Space Coconut.
Okay, so this is gonna be kind of a fast video because I'm not really talking about anything deep or involved here, but we all know that the Rift is supposed to be completable by casual players who play an hour a day. And so far, it would seem that the amount of grinding involved without the archives and without the bonus XP for your daily match, that the grind after that point is still very long. I think people have been estimating between 110 to 140 hours depending on what you do. And the thing about this is that it's frustrating. I don't like the Rift, and well, the Rift itself. I like the rewards, I like the things, but I don't like that it's a battle pass. But regardless, people should be able to get through the Rift in a relatively easy manner, right? It shouldn't, the grind shouldn't be as big as it is. So I thought about the easiest way to grind the Rift. And somebody in the forums had mentioned that the player XP is only based off of how much time you're in the match. Apparently you get 1 XP per second while you're in a match. And it caps out at a certain amount of time. The rest of that XP is based on what you do in the match. So I was thinking, what's the fastest way to get through a match? And that's to get gen rushed by survivors. So the problem with that idea is that you can get banned or you can get in trouble for AFKing through the whole match. So you have to do something, right? So what do we do when we want to get to the end game? So with the Wraith, I've done it before for different tests and things like that, for measuring different things before. And yeah, I like using the Wraith to let the survivors just do generators, and the matches go by pretty quick this way. In order to prevent the AFK part of it, you just throw on an endgame build of your choice. Make sure you use Noed, make sure you use Blood Warden, and everything. The other 2 perks can be whatever you like. So yeah, you can just AFK, go make a sandwich while the match is going, and come back about 3 to 5 minutes later, depending, and finish up the match when it actually starts once the generators are turned on. And then play with the survivors a little bit, get some stuff in, down them, let them go, do whatever you want, and then count out your XP and start the next match. So you get, I haven't done it extensively, each match is kind of different. There's some moments where survivors will find me and they'll just mess with me and we'll mess with each other, and then it turns into kind of a regular match. But for the most part, you don't care about, it's very important that you don't care about your rank and you don't care about blood points, because this is specifically for finishing matches quickly and still doing just enough to earn a little bit more XP to grind out the Rift in particular as quickly as you can and as efficiently as possible. I swapped over to Survivor to see how fast I could get those done, but since the killer themselves isn't playing that game, and depending on your rank and depending on your team, how fast you can get out of the match is going to dictate, how fast you can move on to the next match. I haven't tested Survivor enough to see what the point discrepancies are between like the first hook, second hook, third hook, or sacrifice. Like if you're the first survivor to get sacrificed versus the second or the third or the fourth. I haven't played enough, and I from what I did, my matches lasted 13 minutes for each of them, and that's about 5 minutes outside of what we would like, outside the goal. And so yeah, if you want to grind out the Rift, make an end game build, let the survivors finish the gens, play with them at the end of it, and then move on to the next match. You can use whatever killer you want, I think, but I chose the Wraith because they can't come and find you as easily, and then they can't get distracted because your goal is for them to finish the gens as soon as possible. Some of them are going to know that you're doing an endgame build, and they're not going to do the last gen, and they'll go looking for totems, and that's fine. I mean, if Noed doesn't trigger, I used Rancor just in case, so I follow my obsession around, so I can still get that instant down. and then possibly capitalize on Blood Warden with it. I need to practice with this build in particular because I can't get the timing right for when I should down somebody, when I should open the gate, when, and all of that. Because, I don't know. I would like to, maybe I shouldn't down somebody until the timer is down to like a quarter of the way or something like that, and then hook them in the last minute. I'm not sure. But I got to figure out that timing. But yeah, this isn't really a big, important video or anything like that. I just don't like the Rift, and I don't like how long it takes, and I don't like that the devs haven't addressed it more than anything else. So let's make them address it. I'm not sure how many people are going to want to play this way because, I mean, the point of playing the game is to play the game, but I mean, if there's somebody out there who really wants to just grind out the Rift as fast as possible, this is it. You let them finish the gens, you play with them a little bit at the end, you move on to the next match. That's it. And then you can probably, grind out maybe 5 matches an hour, something like that. I should try to see how many matches I can get this way. And yeah, and then you'll be able to finish the Rift according to the devs' projections if you do it that way. On a side note, Leaks by Daylight mentioned a clip from a streamer named Scorpions, who is a pig main, probably the same way that I'm a hag main. And this is what somebody clipped from their stream today.
Yeah, I can't talk about what's going on in Montreal. Well, I can say that I'm going there. What's the official word? I'm going there to act as an advisor for behavior. That's all I can say.
So it's complete speculation, but maybe he's going there to tell them what the pig needs, what kind of changes might help, or maybe they're bringing him in to judge or take a look at the changes they have planned or have thought about. And so maybe we'll see some pig changes. Maybe not after the Doctor, maybe after the next mid-chapter patch, or maybe during the next mid-chapter patch. I'm not sure, but I think we can look forward to some big changes. So, but that's all speculation. We don't know for sure. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Nothing spectacular, nothing super special. Hopefully you're not too disappointed, but I just thought it was interesting, and it was something I've thought about over the past couple of days. And I don't have a plan for tomorrow's video, but maybe I'll talk about the Trapper like I was planning originally. We had a really good conversation about the Spirit today, so that was pretty good. Maybe I'll talk about those, or I'm not sure. But I can take it easy because I go in at work at 2 tomorrow, so it's not as bad as the past couple of days. But this weekend is going to be busy because I have a birthday coming up, and it's mine. So yeah, that's happening. Anyway, maybe I'll do something special for it. I don't know what I could do. Yeah, I don't know what I could do. But anyway, that's the news for today. Some cheesy Rift stuff, some speculation, and a little look-see into the life of Coconut. So, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll do something. Oh, actually, I think I'll know what I'll do tomorrow. Some people actually did like the Hagvice video, so I might do another one of those. There's one more that I want to take a look at. So, I guess we'll see. Until then, I'll see you in the fog.